Okay, very, very quickly so we can kind of crack on with things. I'll say something at the end, but I'll let these guys go first of all. Right, Seth.
There's a few things. Firstly, I thought it was really good. I understood what was going on, which is like the best thing. There was a few points with volume, especially when you were sat down, and you covered your like you did now when you cover your face. It just I couldn't it like ricochets off your hand. The end, as you said, the end of it wasn't blocked, wasn't it?
No.
Okay, well then that's fine then, because there were parts where it was just it wasn't as good as the rest of it. Also, what are you doing for your? Are you having the
So I'm trying to sort of switch between characters.
Yeah, I don't think that's probably the best way to do it because it just takes ages.
Yeah.
So yeah, every time the first time you did it, and you put it kind of as a hinge and then you put it back on. You're like, well, he's learned this lesson that time. That was annoying. And you did the same thing again. You made it difficult for yourself every time, rather than just take a second to make it slightly nicer for yourself.
I think that if you guys go off and you just come on and directly address us, I think that's fine. And also at the beginning, the hello, I don't think that you would really go, hello children. I mean, you might, if that's what you want to do that. But thank you for your input. But it wouldn't what I would.
Alright, that's a valid thing. We can think about that. I'm not sure about that either, one way or the other. It's a choice and we can think about it. Louise?
Toby, have you blocked the 3 chair bit? When you're in 3 chairs, just there.
For the last 3 minutes of this.
Okay, just maybe don't only get up if you're getting up for a purpose.
Yeah.
There's one point where you got up and then you sat down.
Yeah.
And you got up again like 5 seconds later. So just get up for a purpose.
Good, very good point. Yeah. Evie?
I've just got 3 really small points. One was Becky, you were facing that way when washing up, and when you were still talking about like you meeting up with Kevin, you were doing amazing facial expressions of like realisation, and I was like, yes.
That's partly my fault.
We can see it.
So very quickly, Jesse, that's partly my fault. So I was saying you've got to be doing stuff here because you were doing it here in the washroom, so you couldn't do that. So you've got to be here, but moments kind of we still need to see your face that way.
Can't the thing just turn around?
Or have the thing.
Wait, is
turn
that
slightly.
sink over there?
Yeah.
The sink, she just turn
have our
around.
hands in the sink.
People will still be able to recognise that it's a sink if she's the sink like that,
Yeah.
and it's there, and she's washing it up like that. They will still be able to see that it's a sink. You don't need to properly see like turn on a tap and then.
No, I know. Yeah, hang on. It'll look like the back of a sink if you do that. There's always a wall, isn't there, where the back of the sink is, and the back of that one will just look like the back of something, or it will look like cupboards, in which case then it will look like she's in the wall.
But I think that's fine for a TIE though, isn't it? It doesn't need to be completely.
We'll think about it. I think there's valid points, but I think
like
I'm
when they
sure
come those
we'll
things
answer
like that.
very quickly. Yes, Sergeant. Sorry, Steph. Thank you.
Oliver, sometimes when you were switching between characters, it was very obvious. But sometimes, like when you came and walked on and stood there, and then Becky and Toby were there. I can't remember what happened. I think it was the time where Becky got slapped and then you ran off. I don't think it was very obvious that you were the kid at that point. I don't know. It took me a while to realise that. I don't know if that's okay.
Can I just ask a question to everyone here first of all? What is the message that they are trying to tell you?
Yeah, Alex,
Yeah,
I have an issue with is
Yeah.
that you made it sound so flippant, like it's unnecessary, like domestic abuse isn't a complex issue that develops. The whole problem is that you can't just get up and leave.
Yeah.
It's like you feel emotionally like dependent on that other person, and I think that you didn't address how
it's not
how
just like
it's
that.
such a complex issue, and that you feel like you're like I think you did a beautiful job of when Toby was saying, look where I've got you, all the opportunities I've got you. That was a really good point because that is true. You feel like you feel like that person.
Yeah.
So just to go back to that then, I think I agree with Evie. I think I heard it for the first time today. That really, I think it was just too flippant. Like this could have been easily avoided. And I think I can't say any better than Evie just said. So I think it might just need a bit of tweaking. I know you're not going to because you've already done lots of tweaking.
Maybe
you've done a really good job.
I'm very welcome to do more tweaking.
Yeah.
So
Maybe it can be avoided not easily.
Seriously though, you've taken so much on board, and this will be a good thing to talk about in your portfolio. You showed it to your group, and someone said this, and you have to make a few changes. So maybe even talk to some other people about it before you go ahead and write it again.
Right.
Does that make sense?
On that point,
Yeah.
are you the same point now?
Go situation.
Maybe we could use that. Here's an example of a way to get out of it, and then maybe at the end address the fact that sometimes it won't be that easy.
Okay.
Maybe
Yeah,
that would be
because
a way.
I think you could have a bit at the end, and you could cut quite a lot of repetitive stuff. I think in the last 3 minutes or so, there was a lot of sitting around. Shut up, Steve. What? No. What, Steve? Shut up. Whatever. And I think some of that could be just cut down to make room for something at the end, maybe. Yeah.
So I was just like in the first scene, right? So you're accusing Rebecca of cheating, and you keep saying like, "I don't believe you, I don't believe you," but things Rebecca isn't denying it. Like she isn't saying I didn't cheat, and I just think you might need a tiny bit more of that, so there's more reason for you to be like, "I don't believe you, I don't believe you," because the first time she said I haven't cheated was after you said, "Well, I don't believe you." That's and
I
then.
sort of got mud on my lines.
I get it, I get it. And then just volume, yeah.
All right. Good. I think it's good. Sorry, go on, Sandra.
Just one last thing. When you guys leave, I think it didn't really make sense to the audience because he says, "I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna kill you," and he's really angry, but then you still just walk on because he could have still come after you, and then you're like, "Oh, it would be easily avoided," but it's not that.
Oh, exactly. That's the thing. It's like the point is people like leave in the dead of night because they're worried about they have to go to women's refuges and they have to change their kind of maybe not necessarily change names and stuff. They've got to change an awful lot about them so they don't get found, and it's kind of especially with the lockdown and everything, it's got even worse. And so I just worry that we'll have a conversation in a minute and we'll just talk about how we can get a bit more kind of reality into it and a bit more nuance. Do you know what I mean by nuance?
Yes.
But it's done very well. Really
Yes,
well done.
yes.
So lots to take in.
Yeah, lots to take in, but
But
taking the good things as well, and
also-
yeah. Well done, everybody. Right, I think I'll keep working with you on stage now, and we'll talk about that, guys. Other groups.